feel a sense of achievement in our qualification and great excitement about our future.
Jelani Jesse Javante Day.
Since the disappearance of Illinois State University student Jelani Day was a graduate student studying speech pathology. He was last seen on the campus on August 24th of 2021. The next morning, his mother says her son was not answering her phone calls. Our investigative reporter Samantha Chapman has stayed on top of this case from the beginning. Nearly 2 weeks after his disappearance, Day's body was found in the river in Peru, Illinois. The coroner ruled his cause of death to be drowning, but his mother maintains that her son did not kill himself and has always suspected foul play. While his death remains a mystery, his mother says she refuses to let his life be forgotten.
I miss him so much. I just want him to know that I love him dearly and that I'm not going to stop fighting for him. I'm not going to stop fighting out what happened to him or looking for the people that did this to him.
Day's mother believes law enforcement has not done enough to solve her son's case. In a statement, the FBI tells our I-Team, quote, the FBI continues to solicit tips seeking information related to the death of Jelani Day, and a reward remains available for members of the public providing significant information. If you have any information on this case, call 1-800-CALL-FBI.
Nothing in his car is tagged.
I'll get under there.
That's them zipping it up. They've not done anything that even makes relevant sense for it to be done concerning my son. Everything in his car is out. I didn't come on here live when I did this. So everything in his car is out. The license plates and everything is off the back of his car. As you can see here, there's some red things. I don't know what this is at the bottom of his car. But this is where, if I hadn't came here today, I wouldn't have even known that his car was out here. Because they claim they don't have room to store it. However, if you look straight ahead in that garage, which is empty, there is a secure area right there. That is a secure area where they are supposed to have Jelani's car at. And they said they don't have room to store anything. But I'm going to go back in here and show you just how much room they have to store everything. This is ridiculous, the way that they've treated everything concerning my child. Ridiculous. This is where they said they had no room to store Jelani's car. This is the secure area where Jelani's car should be at. But they moved his car out of here. His car has been out of here for 3 weeks. That's the secure area, and they told me the reason they moved it was because they didn't have room to store it. But as you see, there's nothing there. Nothing. And Jelani's car is over there. That's where Jelani's car is. And I got here, Jelani's car is outside. Everything is everywhere in Jelani's car. Everything. I'm so upset. They have not done anything correctly regarding my child. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You look at this car. I'm gonna unzip this right quick. They didn't have the key. We had to shimmy his car because now the key doesn't work. The battery is dead for some reason, I don't know. But there's stuff all in Jelani's car. Nothing is tagged. Nothing is tagged. They didn't tag anything. They just got stuff all out everywhere. I don't even, no wonder we don't have any fingerprints. No wonder we don't have any fingerprints. No wonder we don't have anything, because they didn't do nothing right. This is what I'm dealing with. These two officers here were kind to help me today. They showed me everything and gave me some information. I'm dealing with a bunch of Barney Fight police officers. This is ridiculous. And then just so I can let you know, none of it made sense to him. None of this makes sense to him. None of it made sense to him either. They don't even have answers for me. If I hadn't came here today, I wouldn't even know that Jelani stuff was out there. Now they want to tell me that they will release his car tomorrow, or they're going to find out if they car tomorrow. That's on that they're telling me this stuff. Again,
I will get these to the the deputy chief.
Please get them to her.
And please, if you have any,
let her know that I it's a must that she calls me tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't want to hear nothing else. She needs to call me first thing tomorrow.
I will
please let her know.
And write it on here.
Please. This is the absolute worst thing. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. They haven't done anything they're supposed to do. Nothing. Then they put his car outside. It's a major piece of evidence, so they tell me. But they put it outside because they have no room. And as you can see, I just showed you, there's plenty of room where they say his car should be at. In the secured area is open and they're not even using it. I've been here it's 5 o'clock now. I've been here for 4 hours. These people are crazy. They're crazy. They're crazy. This is stupid. They got his car back there. They ain't did nothing. They have did. And matter of fact, I want everybody to know Jelani's license plate is in the trunk of the car. They told me that his license plate wasn't there. I have pictures of everything. His license plate is in the trunk of the car. His clothes is everywhere. Oh, they make me so mad. Oh my God. His license plate is in there. Nothing is tagged. All this evidence that's laying out in his car is money on the front seat. It's money in the middle of the console. It's paper. It's papers everywhere.
All right, fam, you guys take care of yourself. Enjoy the remainder of the day. Be safe. Michelle writes next in the sweet spot.
I saw somebody in the passenger side of Jelani's car in the back seat. And it makes sense to me now that somebody was on the passenger side in the back seat, because the suitcase is on the driver's side and this side was empty. So the video that I saw, that I said that somebody's in Jelani's car, is somebody in Jelani's car. And they were sitting on that side.
LaSalle County Coroner's Day, Jelani's mother clarifying some of what was revealed in that report by the Chicago Sun-Times. In the article, according to Day's family and their attorney, Hallie Besner, Day's body was found without eyeballs. The Sun-Times also states the family's private forensic pathologist could not find a brain or other organs, including Day's liver or spleen. Besner said the LaSalle County Coroner's Office pathology report explained that the organs were completely liquefied, this leading Besner to seek a scientific explanation.
So far, what has not been done in his case. And the reason I'm doing it right now is because I'm angry. I just got on YouTube and seen where this guy from Starved Rock Media is doing a interview or doing his take on an interview where Sarah Raymond, the police chief from Peru, talked about Jelani, and she did this back in February. I was supposed to address this video when it came out, but I didn't. I haven't addressed anything because it's been hard. It's been very, very hard for me to talk because I've been trying to work. I've been trying to, find some normalcy in my life, trying to be strong. But I'm mad right now. And so as I watched this video tonight where Sarah was talking about Jelani, because there's been some updates since that video in February when she did that, and I'm going to talk about that. But I looked at this video tonight, and I don't know if you guys have watched the video or if any of you have seen the video, but when they ask her about Jelani, she has this smug, this expression on her face, and she laughs. And just so you guys don't think that I am just reacting, I don't care what nobody thinks. I could give a damn less what anybody thinks at this moment, but I just want to, this has really just irritated me. So when you look at this is what I just looked at tonight.
Of 2021, his abandoned car had been found near the Illinois Valley Y in Peru.
Is from Starved Rock.
For context, at the time of this interview with the chief,
and
Jelani Day's mother
talking
had
about
recently spoken at a Peru City Council meeting.
The video,
Raymond and
the interview with
saying that there had
Sarah,
been a lack of accountability and action on the case.
and how I have been there and
the
talked.
County Coroner's Office has said Day died from drowning and that there
So I
were
want
no
y'all to
signs
see
of trauma
what
before
I'm
his
saying
death.
when I say
The
about how
investigation
she.
continues.
Look at this.
Okay, Jelani Day, what can you share with me?
I can share with you that
Please tell me. Please tell me. What is funny about asking about Jelani? What? What is funny? So they ask her about Jelani and she's laughing. That irritated my soul to the point where you think that my son is a joke, right? They say she said that she gives a lot of explanations about the task force. The task force is a joke. I want y'all to know the Jelani Day task force is a joke. I've met with this task force. I decided after this February video that I needed to start looking and I needed to start reviewing things that I hadn't been strong enough to review before concerning my son. So I went back and I found a video of Jelani on campus. And when he's on campus, there's a portion of the video where Jelani is going through his phone. And you can see him punching in his code. So as you all know, the FBI and the police had Jelani's phone. And we can't get into the phone because there was no code, right? So a year later, me, his mother, I'm not a police, I'm not a detective, I don't work for anybody but the state of Illinois. I work for the Department of Employment and Security for the state of Illinois, but I've had to do all the work concerning my son. So one day I'm sitting at work and I'm reviewing the video of him because I want to know what happened to Jelani. I'm reviewing this video of him and I see Jelani punching his code in his phone. And I rewind the video like 10 times and I'm like, oh my God, he's punching his code in his phone. So I finally get a meeting with the task force, and this meeting took place in April of this year. And I let the task force know, hey, there's a video of Jelani punching his code in his phone. Are you aware of this? I mean, because we can see him punching his code in his phone. So they tell me that they're going to look into it. So that task was assigned to the Bloomington Police Department. According to them, initially, they told me that Jelani's phone was with the FBI. I never will know if Jelani's phone was with the FBI because to this day, I've not spoken with anyone with the Federal Bureau of Investigations that have told me that they had possession of my son's phone. That came from the Jelani Joint Task Force who said that the FBI had Jelani's phone. When I point out to them that Jelani's code can be seen, can they enhance the video? Can you slow the video down? Can you please, because we need to work on finding what the code is. They tell me, Carmen, we'll work on that. That happened we had a meeting in April. I want to say the meeting was, it was in or about the 11th of April. I don't have my notes in front of me because, like I said, I got on here because I'm angry and because I'm mad and because I need to let y'all know what's going on. I get on there and there is this, I see him punching in his code and they're going to work on it. In 11 days, a year, almost a year and a half after Jelani is gone, guess what, y'all? They figured out the code to his phone, right? Big breakthrough. Now I'm all excited. I'm like, okay, so we need to find out what's in the phone. We need to find out what's in the phone. I want to know what's in the phone, right? I want to be there when you open up the phone. They call me, Carmen, we figured it out. My son, whom I didn't want to go there, went there because he needed to know. He was like, Mom, I want to be there when they open up the phone. You know, I want to be there when they open the phone. But we couldn't be there. They wouldn't let him be there. They wouldn't let him view it. I was here, so I couldn't get there. Seve went there. They talked to him. They didn't let us see the phone. So I've been trying to make arrangements with them. Hey, let me be there while y'all open up the phone. So they opened up the phone 11 days after I found the video showing Jelani punching his code in the phone. It took me to find a video that they had of my son punching his code in the phone for me to bring it to their attention. Hey, can we get this video enhanced? Can we get this video looked at? Can we get this video showed now? For them to call me 11 days later and say, Carmen, we figured out the code. We can open up his phone. We can get this information off his phone. We're going to go to the FBI and we're going to get the phone from the FBI. Fast forward, today is June the 28th, right? Or the 7th, whatever day it is today. What's today? Today is June the 27th. The code was found out in April. To this day, I have requested to be there so that I can be there when they open up my son's phone. I have requested to find out what the information they found on the phone because there's no way there's no information on this phone. There's no way that I shouldn't be there when they open up this phone. And as of right now today, I have not been granted my request. I actually was told by Todd McCloskey from the Bloomington Police Department, who kept calling me and saying, Carmen, we really believe that we can get more off the phone than what the FBI did. We can do all of this. I said, Todd, you've been telling me this for the past 3 weeks. So on May the 13th, while I was in Detroit getting ready to speak at a women's conference about the Jelani Day Foundation, Todd McCloskey calls me and tells me the same song and dance. Carmen, we really believe we can get all this information off the phone. We really believe this. Okay, so what are we going to do, Todd? You've been telling me this for the past 2 weeks. This MF says to me, Carmen, there's nothing on the fucking phone. So I told him, give me the fucking phone. It's June the 27th. I don't have the phone. It's June the 27th. I had a meeting with the Jelani Day Joint Task Force. And to this day, they still have not met with me about the phone. They want to tell me that they've not seen anything on the phone. Jelani's only talking about school. He's only talking about a test, or he's not talking about anything on the phone that is relevant. And that's BS. There's no way that my son had this phone and he's not on the phone talking about something. They're telling me there's nothing on the phone. There's no way. Jelani did not sit in a car and wipe anything off his phone, and they will not give me the information that I need, because there has to be something that's not being done. I'm tired. My son just turned 27 last week. And I still don't know why I had to go to a cemetery to see him on his birthday. I don't know why I can't sit with the Bloomington Police Department. The police chief is a coward. He has not spoken to me at all. I've made a request through Todd McCloskey to speak with the police chief. I made a request to sit with the Bloomington Police Department to find out about my son's phone. And to this day, I still do not have the answers that I requested. And I'm pissed. I'm pissed. It makes no sense to me. He tells me, he said, hey, Carmen, well, at least we've gotten this far, but you wouldn't even gotten that far if it had not been for me. Why am I always the one? They're not paying me, but I still got to do all of their work to find out what happened to my child. It makes no sense. And then for her to get in a video, like this,
investigation to the,
and I'm going to rewind it again because this pisses me off to no extreme, to see her being asked about Jelani and then sit here with this smug grin on her face.
Yo, this your boy Brazy, certified world media, just taking a look back at this Jelani Day case. It's just crazy, I really hope that his mother get the justice that she deserves, and he get the proper justice he deserves, because, hey, what happened to Jelani wasn't right. It's a big mystery behind it, and we need to know what happened, So be on the lookout for more Jelani content. Holla at your boy.